Coming up next, looks like Trump was right again.
I'm enjoying this because you're telling me so, but liberals' postmortem on their election failures continues. Trump's support grew even in the bluest of blue cities. So why? Well, some liberals are beginning to wake up.
The thing that surprised me least about the election was the sharp red shift in these big cities. Because if you just talk to anybody who lives in them, they are furious. And this idea that, like,
Please
oh no,
subscribe
the
and thank you for watching.
crime's actually down, or this is all just Fox News, like, shut the f up with that. Like, talk to some people who live near you. Not just crime, but homeless encampments, trash on the streets, people jumping turnstiles in subways, crazy people on the streets. You just talk to people, and they're mad about it. They feel it's different than it used to be.
But will Democrat leaders actually listen? Is there going to be any real substantive change? And would they dare work with Trump to improve the lives of their own citizens, or are they worried about giving him any political benefit from that? Joining me now, Aurora City Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky. Danielle shed light on the Tren de Aragua gang that's taking over apartment buildings in her city. And Prey Easley, former Chicago Democrat turned Trump voter. P. Ray, do you expect your local leaders in Chicago to listen to the people of these cities, even if Democrats still won a majority? They're not happy.
Actually, before today, I would have said no. But today, for the first time in the history of Chicago, the entire city council voted no against the mayor in his budget to fund migrants. It was literally 50 aldermen said no, straight red across the board. Chicago red is winning and permeating the conscience of our leadership here.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, when is that going to translate into voting against Democrat politicians, though? Because you got your mayor there who is certainly not on board with what Trump wants to do.
Well, you have to remember that we vote Democrat in the city because of the culture of patronage and bullying and terrorism. And so we even have a federal decree to make them stop called the Schechtman Decree. And so now that that's done, and the people, everyone knows across every race and socioeconomic class that the Democratic Party does not own us, Chicago is about to change, and today's city council vote definitely illustrated that.
That is fantastic news. Danielle, your governor was asked if he'll cooperate with Trump's deportation plan. It's called Operation Aurora. Here's part of what he said.
Obviously, the fear is he's talking about going after law-abiding Coloradans who might have lived here for 20, 30 years. Obviously, it would devastate our economy and our society if someone were to come in and forcibly take our neighbors away from us. We shouldn't be tearing apart these de facto American families.
Danielle, what about the American families that have been torn apart by crime, or their wages are driven down by migrants who take entry-level jobs? What about those people? Do they count?
Well, they should, Laura, but it seems that in this state, they have become third-class citizens, and American citizens have had to take a back seat to the chaos that our governor and liberal policies and this current administration's failure has allowed to come into this country.
I mean, Danielle, the people of Colorado continue to vote Democrat. I know there were some Republican gains in Colorado. With
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
But do you think Polis is going to hurt the Democrat chances going forward if he is seen as a roadblock to moving some of these people out of the country, given what the Americans have said in poll after poll about deportation?
I think he very well could. Listen, it's called Operation Aurora, and it should start in Aurora on day one. And if Governor Polis is going to stand in the way of that, listen, Coloradans voted how they voted, but they also can see what is going on, and they feel it. And if they see it, if they see our governor stand as a roadblock, for the incoming administration, for Kristi Noem's team to come in and relieve this chaos, I think it will hurt the Dems. I think Polis had better get out of the way, as Tom Homan said.
Yeah, let law and order reign supreme. Danielle and P. Ray, thank you both. And up next, Trump's plan to get woke nonsense out of your kids' classrooms.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.